My daughter is having a baby with my best friend. I'm writing this because I need to get it off my chest. I don't know what kind of response I'm expecting, or if I'll even get one. I want to start this with some backstory, and I'll be changing names for privacy reasons. I'm a 38-year-old female and my best friend, Jamie, is 37. Jamie and I have been friends for most of our lives, and at one point I considered him to be my soulmate. He was always by my side when I needed him, and he comforted me when I got my heart broken. I got pregnant with my daughter, Sam, when I was in high school. I was pregnant in my graduation photos, standing next to my current boyfriend. Jamie never liked him, but he never liked any of my boyfriends. I didn't know at the time, but Jamie was secretly in love with me since we were 14. When Sam's father left me, Jamie was there. I was so grateful to him for helping me as a single teen mom. He always made sure our fridge was full, and he would help out with things around the house when I was just too tired. He would watch Sam when I would go to work, and he loved her like his own daughter. She even started calling him Uncle Dad. This tenderness towards my daughter made me see Jamie in a different light. We started sleeping together every night, and eventually he moved in. We never officially called each other boyfriend/girlfriend, but we were something. We were blissful for 3 weeks. What separated us was me. I made a mistake. I went to Sam's father's house for his birthday. He whined to me that he would be alone for his birthday and he wanted me and his daughter with him and nobody else. I agreed. Our daughter fell asleep early, so we watched a movie and started drinking. One thing led to another, and we slept together, unprotected. I kept it a secret from Jamie, but I couldn't any longer when I found out I was pregnant. I knew it was my ex's because Jamie and I used condoms, and the timeline fit from his birthday. I told Jamie that I would be going back to my ex. He was furious, but begged me to stay, said maybe the baby was his. We knew it wasn't. I apologized, took my daughter, and left. We lost contact for a while. He met a woman and had 2 kids with her. When she was pregnant with her second, Jamie found and reached out to me through Facebook. We started up our friendship again, and it felt like when we were kids. I really missed this Jamie. I'm married to a different man than my kid's dad. My husband is Jerry. Jerry knows nothing about Jamie and myself in the past, but Jamie and I kept boundaries. Jamie was happy in his relationship when we reconnected. However, after the second baby, the relationship fell apart and he became the single man of our friend group. My husband acts like he grew up with Jamie in a sense that they act like they've been friends forever. Jerry and even calls Jamie my son, although they are the same age. They became very good friends. Jamie was even there for us when Sam told us at 17 she was pregnant. I cried in Jamie's arms because my daughter was pregnant in her graduation photos. I was ashamed of myself and of my daughter for following my same path. Jamie pulled me out of my depression. I had to take care of Sam's daughter, my granddaughter, after she was born. Sam got hit hard with depression. Her pregnancy was caused of a one-night stand, and she didn't even have the respect to tell the boy he was soon to be a father until she was 8 months pregnant. The relationship was rocky because it started between 2 total strangers that are teens with a newborn. So, I was the main babysitter. Jamie was there to help. Jerry is a truck driver, so he is gone more often than he is around. It started to feel like old times. Me, Jamie, and a baby girl. Sam and her baby daddy broke up, and upon that, my daughter had a total meltdown. My granddaughter was crying and Sam went into her room and shook her while screaming. I stopped her before any damage happened and I had a long, stern talk with my daughter. I told her that she was not fit right now to be raising a child. She said she agrees that she and her baby daddy have already filled out paperwork for my granddaughter to be put in the hands of a family friend. I was heartbroken that they didn't choose me, if anybody, to raise my granddaughter. My daughter looked at her baby and said she wished she didn't become a mother. I told her she didn't mean that she was in a dark place right now. After my granddaughter was gone, Sam was in a dark depression for a while until she moved out. She dated a few different people and had her heart broken, but at least she was living. I was heartbroken but trying to move forward. I started crocheting and even selling the things I made. Jamie and I kept in touch, and I'm ashamed to say that we slept together a few times while my husband was away. But we stopped about a year ago. Cut to, now. About 6 months ago, my daughter told me she was dating somebody new, someone that I would approve of. She piqued my interest and I was shocked that the man she brought home to dinner was Jamie. Sam is 21 years old. Legally, this is okay. But morally this feels wrong on many levels. I wanted to disagree with this relationship, but before I was able to say anything about it, Sam announced to me that she was pregnant, and Jamie was the father. My daughter had intercourse with my best friend, whom I also had intercourse with, and got pregnant. It puts a certain dread in me every time I think about it. Honestly, I think I'm done for now. If you got this far, thank you for reading. Part 2, my daughter is having a baby with my best friend. First off, holy crap, these comments were a bit overwhelming. I was reading about people questioning if Sam was groomed. And I've been thinking about it all day, and I think it's definitely a possibility. Sam knew Jamie as a toddler until we lost touch. He came back into my life when Sam was 12. He was at every major holiday with our family from Halloween to Christmas to summer bonfires. She continued to call him Uncle Dad until she was 18, then suddenly stopped. I figured it was because she was an adult with a baby now and never questioned it. Jamie and I slept together twice since Sam was 12, and technically I didn't cheat on my husband, Jerry. Early in our marriage, Jerry and I decided to not be completely monogamous. Like I said, Jerry is gone more often than he is home. We had a rule, to be honest, if we slept with other people, but we never shared who we were with. I slept with Jamie over Christmas when my husband was gone as a one-time thing as we were both lonely. Then a year ago, Jamie came on to me at a family bonfire. He stayed behind to help clean up and we ended up having sex. It was more emotional than I was prepared for, and he told me he loved me after. I was completely not for it. I told him I was sorry, but I loved my husband and I was okay with something just casual. He said he didn't want casual and he respected my decision. I let him stay the night and in the morning I told him we couldn't do this again, and he reluctantly agreed. I see a lot of comments slamming my daughter for her parenting. I must say that I agree with a lot of them. I know I should have done better raising Sam, but in my wildest dreams, did I think she would do something like this? My daughter's baby is due in November. Everyone is absolutely thrilled for her. Honestly, I'm sick to my stomach because I have to plaster a fake smile and pretend I'm okay with this. Jerry is thrilled that Jamie is going to be a part of the family. I have friends that say it's just peaches that Sam finally gets to be a mom, whatever that means. I feel like everybody has gone crazy, but they don't know the truth. I know I should tell them, but it will be a shitstorm, so I'm trying to do this delicately. As for Jamie, he is also thrilled about this. He has it all over their Facebook that he and Sam are together. And he's always talking about how huge Sam's belly is growing. Honestly, I don't know if he's trying to make me jealous. But this feeling I have is rage and shame. I am planning on being honest with Jerry about Jamie, but God, I'm scared how he will react. Thank you again for reading this if you got this far. Edits. First off, some of you are cruel, but I must be honest, some comments made me laugh. If we can't laugh at ourselves, you know. Some of you, I appreciate the sympathy. I'm sorry to say this story is true. I'm new, so I wasn't sure where to post it, but venting felt right. Some asked why I would post this at all. In a way, I wanted validation that this situation is as screwed up as I feel it is. As I said before, it feels like I'm the only one not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'd like to clear some things up. Sam and my son have the same father. No, their dad is not Jamie. My son is a spitting image of his dad, and Sam has his nose and eyes, so I don't need a DNA test. No, I do not live in Alabama or a trailer park. Sam's daughter, I will call her Mary, is living with a family friend and she is very happy and loved. Sam visits Mary ever so often, but she has told me she does it because she feels she has to. She missed Mary's birthday in March. She visited her a month ago to tell her that she will be a big sister. Mary's guardians are very upset by this because of the obvious reasons. No, Jamie is not Mary's father. Sam went to a summer party with her cousin and met a boy there. They had intimacy in the back of a car and exchanged Snapchats. She spoke with him every day, against my advice, did not want to tell him she was pregnant. They did not see each other in person for the first 8 months of her pregnancy. Then when she told him, he decided to do the noble thing and he proposed to her. They were engaged for nearly 2 years. What broke them apart was the parental duties. Sam did not want to be a mom. She slept all day and night while the baby cried. When her relationship fell apart, she did not want sole custody. Mary's father said he wouldn't be able to care for her full time, and he said he did not trust Sam around Mary. This is why Mary was placed in the care of our family friend. Jerry is away on work, so I will talk to him when he gets back. I want to be clear and open, and I will accept whatever he says and wants. I also want to talk to Sam. I have yet to talk privately with her since the pregnancy announcement. She has kept a distance from me and Jamie is never not by her side. I don't know how I'm going to tell her yet that Jamie and I used to be a thing. I don't know if I want to while she is pregnant. I do want to ask about the nature of this relationship, and also gently question about a possible grooming, but I don't know yet how to word it. Thanks for reading this and keeping up with my crazy life. Please be nice to each other. I want to say, these comments are very eye-opening. I realize I'm a bad person. I realize I've made mistakes. I told Jerry that I want to close our relationship. I haven't been with anybody else besides my husband since I last slept with Jamie. I told Jerry I'm not interested in pursuing other relationships at this time. He didn't have a problem with it. Jerry is an angel. I also did it the cowardly way and texted Jamie. I asked him when he and my daughter first started this relationship. He said that at her 18th birthday party, he was very drunk and they made out a little and she gave him a blowjob. I puked when I read that. I told him that it wasn't okay that happened. Sam was engaged at the time and I remember at the party she was still calling him Uncle Daddy, then stopped after. He told me he knew it was wrong, that he gets a thrill being the other guy. He swore to me they didn't do anything else until 6 months ago. I told him I believe him when I really don't. I don't know what to believe. I'm so emotionally drained at this point. I don't want my daughter to have this baby, at all. I have a feeling the past will repeat itself. I also feel so terrible for Mary. Imagine your mother coming to tell you that you'll be a big sister, and you don't even live with her. God, this is going to mess her up. I'm probably going to hit my word limit on this, so I'll have to post elsewhere with any updates. I'll let y'all know if I have any news to report.